Odd Conduit Media.
What's it gonna be?
You are now listening to the
Hyrule Podcasters! Rumble, rumble.
Hey there, all you Triforce seekers. Welcome to another season of
Hyrule Podcasters! I'm your co-host, Pat.
And I'm your co-host, Ben.
And on this audio-only Let's Play, we venture through each game in Nintendo's Zelda franchise.
You got that right. We're not experts or purists. We're just playing each game, start to finish.
And this season, we are playing The Legend of Zelda and The Legend of Zelda 2 again.
That's right. We really wanted to take a look back at the original season that we had done and bring you a full new recording of it. So you're getting new mixes. New Ben. New Patrick. New TVs. New locations. We're together.
Exactly. I now live a 10-minute walk from Ben. He walked over here.
Patrick made lunch for us.
I did. I made lunch for everybody, and now we're sitting down. And it's kind of funny. So we're here at my home office. Now, when we first started the Hyrule Podcasters, we were recording remotely during quarantine, and my home office was in my mom's basement where I was living at the time to hide from the germs.
Yeah, I mean, we started recording pre-vaccines.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
So we obviously published, after that, but we started recording pre-vaccines.
Did we publish after that? So
yeah,
we were just getting started. Like, I knew how to record my hip hop vocals, right? Like, I knew how to engineer
100%.
A punk rock session. I knew how to do that, but we had never podcasted before. So that first episode that you can still listen to if the season's not over yet, is really rough around the edges, which is fine.
Totally.
And we'll get into, you've heard us talk about it throughout the series if you've listened to some of the other seasons. But we just wanted to go back and kind of re-establish where we started, come at it with a better understanding of how to record, and you'll be able to enjoy us playing The Legend of Zelda as an audio-only Let's Play experience at the quality that you've come to enjoy from the Hyrule Podcasters.
Exactly. So the other kind of big change that we're making is that we're just going to hop into gameplay. So
yeah, we're not going to give you life updates anymore. You might get some of that sprinkled throughout.
Absolutely.
But let's just get this crack-a-lackin'. So we're playing on my Nintendo Switch, and the virtual console that they offer on here. Is it called a virtual console?
People get grumpy at us when we say that, but we're going to call it the virtual console.
I'm going to do what I want. We're not experts or peers, but we're really happy. Correct us all you guys want. We love all the comments. We recently went through and found a bunch of feedback on Apple Podcasts, and we're like, this is great. Even the stuff that says you called the enemy the wrong thing, or we were pronouncing people's names wrong.
Yeah, we do now look at those at least somewhat regularly.
Yeah, so again, thanks for coming along. We're excited to be back, and here we go. We're going to play The Legend of Zelda.
Oh, that music doesn't get old, does it?
So it starts, and you can see a bunch of gray rocks with a waterfall and the Zelda logo, and some music starts, and then it turns dark, and
you get a great screen scroll. Long ago, Ganon, Prince of Darkness, stole the Triforce of Power. Princess Zelda of Hyrule broke the Triforce of Wisdom into 8 pieces and hid them from Ganon before she was kidnapped by Ganon's minions. Link, you must find the pieces and save Zelda.
And then it gives you all treasures. You got a heart container, a fairy, a clock, rupee, 5 rupees. It tells you everything that you're going to run into.
Yeah.
Life potions, letters, food,
the different swords that you're going to use.
So it shows you that you're going to upgrade eventually to a magical sword, a magical shield, a magical boomerang. You get bombs, a bow, arrows, silver arrows, the 2 different candles, the 2 different rings.
And then some odd stuff. A power bracelet. What do I need a recorder for? I guess I'm going to travel on a raft and use a stepladder.
Yeah. We'll save some of the rest of the stuff. Hey, look, we got a map. And at the very bottom is the Triforce, which is just a triangle in this.
That is true. That is
and
true.
then it says, please look up the manual for details. And we'll probably do a dive into the manual a little bit later. But for now, let's just press the start button and see what happens.
All right. So we, as always, have come up with a childish name for this.
Let's do a new one.
Oh, we're going to do a new one.
So
okay.
on the screen it says Finklore. But
was that you?
Probably.
I mean, it must have been, right?
Probably. That's something I would do. What do you say, Ben?
R.
I.
K. I. V.
Rickiv. That sounds like Elvish.
I know.
Cool.
He's kind of Elvish, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Registered.
We are registered as Rickiv.
Here we go.
All right, and so we open up, and there are directional. We're in the bottom of the mini map that we can see up above us. We can go left, up, or right, and to our northwest, there's an entrance to a cave. So let's go in the cave.
You got to go in the cave. It's
You
like,
gotta go
how
in
are
the
you
cave.
not going to go into the intriguing cave first? It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
So this is the wooden sword. It's here from the old man. So we pick it up. He disappears. I think there's lots of lore around where he actually goes. No one really
where'd
knows.
he go? So it's
Where
just
does
an
he
old man
go?
in a cave with two burning fires next to him, and
Yeah.
he tells us to take a sword. But I now have a sword in my A slot, and when I use it, it shoots out a little sword thing. So again, this is for the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Right.
This is as low quality graphics as you can get from a Nintendo home console. The rocks around us are all green. The sand has no texture. It's just
Right.
tan. Link is this little pixelated guy with a shield that has a cross on it, one of the few Christian symbologies that exists still in the final version of the game. And we are just going to go north.
Yeah, so one thing, if this is your first season listening to us, is we do play with a walkthrough, so we kind of move between places. You'll hear me, for the most part, kind of offering some color commentary and directionality, and Patrick chiming in as he's going to do most of the playing. So right now, we're just kind of like wandering through the Hyrule fields right now. We're battling red Octroks and kind of seeing what's happening.
Octorocks are little, like, they look like puffer fish with big old spouts that shoot rocks at you.
And they want to kiss you.
They want to kiss you, but their
Wanna give
kiss
you
is lethal. And I think you can block the rocks that they spit with your
I think that's
shield,
right, yeah.
but I don't really want to try.
All right, so Pat keeps going up, and now we see
Oh.
the very first. We see two things here. So we see a Zora kind of shooting fireballs at us.
And Azora is a big fish-faced thing that's popping up out of the water that's
Right.
on the left side of the screen.
And we get our first levers, which are these like potion-looking things. Oh, Pat's gonna run away from. There's some blue Octroks and there's some red Octroks. One dropped a heart that he killed, and one dropped a rupee. So we do have a few rupees now. Pat just got bodied by an Octrok, and here we're at a tree that has a giant opening maw in it, and Patrick is debating on whether or not he should go into it.
It's scary. Should I go
he's
into
going.
it?
So here we go.
We
So-
step down into the tree.
Right away, you're in level 1. So up in the top left, you can see what dungeon that you're in. This is level 1. And you're presented here with your first room. Right above you is a key door, and to the left and right are two open doors. So Patrick's going to head to the right and kind of check out what's in the room over here. So there's this nice blue kind of coloring going on, some great music that you're hearing right now. And here we have a classic of the Zelda franchise. We have our Stalfoses. So these are skeletons with two swords. And one of them has a
They're
key.
just swinging them too.
Yeah, one of them has a key in its rib cage, and Patrick defeats all 5 and manages to get the key. And so now he's going to head out over to the left door.
I really like playing this now that we just finished our season of Tears of the Kingdom. So many of the same enemies,
Right.
so much of the same design. Like these keys, which are little bats.
Keys.
Ben loves to call them keys. You know, I had a dream that
Pat got a
keys
second
were
key. So
real animals.
Patrick has 2 keys now, which is great because he needs at least one to get up and continue to move further into the dungeon. So He's in the next room, and there are 3 Stalfoses here. There's an open door, so Patrick could just keep moving, but it looks like he's actually gonna. Yeah. Oh, he keeps moving. He tricked me there.
I'm like, maybe slice a couple guys to make sure I don't get got being too hasty, but
Yeah.
same time, maybe keep it moving. This room has so many bats.
Yeah. So there are 6 bats in here, 6 keys, and the door closed behind us. There's
Danger.
a locked door above us that Patrick could go in, or he could go back right. There was a room to the right that he hasn't explored yet.
Oh, what are these little slimes called? Zoles?
The Zoles are actually the bigger ones.
Oh, okay.
So these are the kind of like tiny little dudes.
So you guys heard the be-do-do-do-do-do-do. That was my first puzzle that I solved by simply pushing one block in the middle of the room to the right.
Patrick's so smart.
And they start you off pretty simple here. And now there's a dark room with the same old guy. Eastmost Peninsula is the secret.
And so you got to imagine these are the kind of clues that you're getting as you're playing, right? And so what we need to do is kind of, if you're playing this and it's 1986 when the game came out and you're trying to, figure out what to do, you're going to end up kind of jotting down all of these, missives that you get from these different guys. Now, we have a walkthrough, which makes our lives a little bit easier.
Yeah, and Ben is very good at this game, which is why I'm playing, because we don't want to just scream through the game.
That is true.
And not have any talking. But
there's actually a speed run of me doing this.
Yes.
We got a map!
We got a map! We got our first map.
Yeah, so now up in the top left, it had just been a green little dot kind of moving around, and now it's a green little dot moving around on a mini-map.
So we enter a room that has like water that I can't go into.
Yep.
With some platforms around it. And there's a skeleton, aka a Stalfos, with a key in its ribcage again. Now, there's a door to my north that I can use the key to go through, and I decide to do that. And we encounter our first boomerang wielding baddies.
Right, so these are the gorillas.
Mm-hmm.
And so these are the red versions, and they take 3 hits to kill. They throw a wooden boomerang. And that one actually dropped both a heart, and Patrick got a... Ooh, Patrick almost got by the spike traps in the next room.
Yeah.
We also have 4 bombs now.
Yeah, because we just got bombs.
Which is super exciting.
Bombs come a lot later in some of the other series, but you just get them right away in this. So in this room, there are little spiky doodads that move towards you from the 4 corners of the room when you are in their line of attack. And in the middle is a staircase going down, and there are a bunch of blocks blocking it. I moved one of the blocks and was able to access it. Again, a pretty simple thing that allowed me to enter a basement. Now, in this basement are bats. Don't breathe in the guano. It'll drive you crazy. And
have you ever heard about the Guano Wars?
The Guano Wars?
That's a different podcast. All right, so we just got our first dungeon item. So we got the bow.
We got a bow!
We didn't get arrows, so we're going to have to figure that out. But we did get bows. So it pops us back out, and now we're back in the room with the 4 blade traps. Patrick's kind of like, taunting them by kind of like poking his little head out, then coming back.
I coax them.
So now we're really just kind of backtracking and kind of getting back to where the map was. So we get through the Gorilla room. We get through the Stalfos room. One of the nice things here is that a lot of times the bad guys don't end up coming back. So it actually makes it a little bit easier. So now Pat's in a pickle. He knows he needs to keep going to the right. There's a locked door. He doesn't have a key.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do?
Well, you did skip a few rooms.
So I'll backtrack.
So Pat's going to backtrack. So he's headed back to the left. This is the room that he originally moved a single block to open a door, which is so cool, right? Because that teaches you that you can move blocks.
Classic Nintendo teaching you the game.
So nice.
As you go along.
Because we needed that just 5 rooms later to get down to the bow, right?
Right.
But here it's like a block in the middle, there's a door to the left. It's kind of one of those things where for us, we were raised with all of these games. So, we know like, oh yeah, well you push on stuff. But, that in 1987, like that wasn't necessarily the case that people were going to be like, oh right, I can manipulate the gaming environment in this kind of way. And it's just so interesting to see the evolution of games here. So Pat's back in the room with 5 Stalfoses. They have come back. So I actually don't know how long it kind of takes for things to respawn. But Pat's getting some great rupees here, which is awesome. You definitely need... There it is. So
got a key.
Got a key. Now, there's a room to the right that Patrick has decided once again to not explore.
Maybe I should do it. I'll go through it. Why not?
Why not? I don't know. You're the one who chose not to, so...
Yeah, frankly, I don't know which rooms I've been in and which rooms I haven't.
Right.
Hey, there's the compass.
There's like a slice
room.
of an orange is what it looks like at first, doesn't it?
It does. It looks like an orange candy.
Yeah. So the Triforce will let you know where the compass will let you know where the Triforce is in the dungeon. And I think it may also I can't remember if it shows other things in this game, but not experts, not purists, just trying to do our best over here.
We're just doing our best.
So Patrick's going to make his way back up to the locked room. That was the one that had the "We got a map."
We got a map.
And so he is back, and the little slime balls. I looked up in Zelda Dungeon. It doesn't have these listed. So, the gels. These are gels.
Yeah, gels.
Yes. So these are just.
I'm going to kill all the gels to see if I can get a heart, and I don't.
Yeah, and importantly, gels don't drop items. So some enemies, no matter how much you kill them, don't drop items.
Oh.
Okay, so now Patrick has an open door to his right. He has 3 Gorilla here in front of him. And he opened up his menu for the first time. So we have an inventory, we have items there, we have a map, we can see the compass. So this is where we can kind of come if we want to switch items up. But Patrick can only use bombs because, again, we don't have arrows.
That's so crazy. Really? I can't even equip the bow yet?
We don't have arrows.
All right.
So Patrick has to make it. He decided to drop a bomb right in front of him.
Total accident.
For some reason.
All right. Can I unequip them?
You cannot.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So I will run the risk of equipping.
So are you going to kill these guys, or what are you thinking?
Well, I'm just trying to get to the door, and if they're in my way, I'll kill them.
Cool.
Oh,
I think you're definitely encouraged in this game to kind of kill all the bad guys in a room.
Yeah.
Oh! Wow. So Patrick wasn't paying attention, and a wall master just grabbed him.
Patrick wasn't paying attention. J'accuse.
I mean, I'm sitting here next to you. At least when we were recording 3,000 miles away from each other, I couldn't see what you were doing. You definitely weren't paying attention.
Yeah, I wasn't.
100%.
And now I got hit by a Stalfos and have 1 heart
He's
left.
now at 1 heart. You're going to hear the beeping.
Okay, that's
I think the Nintendo or the video game gods knew that our listeners didn't want to hear that beeping. So Pat's going to kind of skate to the left here and kind of just skate around all these Stalfoses.
Trying, leaving the room and coming back. So I walked into a room when I wasn't paying attention, as Ben called me out, and a purple hand came out from the wall and grabbed me and put me back in the very first room of the dungeon. And Ben is encouraging me to rush through this, but I'm trying to kill things to get hearts. So
the keys don't drop hearts and the gels don't drop hearts. So.
The keys don't drop hearts. Okay, see. These are all good informations.
I'm pretty sure on that. I may be wrong on that, but we'll fact check that later.
So I can see.
Okay, so he's back. So there are 2 Gorilla in this room.
Or will we? I'm not making any fact checking promises, all right?
Pat once again decided to not kill all the Gorilla in the room. But he does run past the wall master this time, which is very impressive.
Oh.
He doesn't get in the door with the key. Almost gets the handmaster. Almost gets... he's in. Okay. So now we see our first boss. So it is a single-headed dragon with a horn on the top of his head. It shoots out 4 fireballs.
Oh my goodness.
This is Aquamentus. And so it kind of has a pretty predictable pattern. It's just kind of moving left and right in the room. And then it shoots 3 fireballs kind of every so often. So Pat...
and I died.
Pat went in there without a plan.
I did. I totally did.
That's what happened there. So we get a continue, a save, and a retry. And this is an important thing. So this game was one of the first games that had the save feature. I don't think it was the first game. Maybe it was. But, Patrick just got a clock which stops time in this room.
Freezes all the enemies.
Yeah, which is really cool.
That's cool.
But yeah, so this is one of the first games, if not the first game, to get a save feature. So, really cool. Before this, you would have had to have jotted down a password or just beat the game.
Yeah, just beat the game, leave the console on for days. while you get a couple hours in here and there.
Which you can also see like why maybe games were a little bit shorter in some ways because
yeah,
you're.
I mean, this is back in the day when they made games harder just so that you would have more playtime.
Yeah. So Pat's back in the 2 Gorilla room. Doesn't kill the Gorillas again.
Should I go back and kill those Gorillas?
I don't know. I mean, your co-host is over here just like mentioning it like 4 times, but you do you, boo. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to tell you what to do.
I'm gonna kill him.
All right. So Patrick decides to kill the Gorillas. Let's see what happens here. Oh, look at that! We get the wooden boomerang.
We get the wooden boomerang by killing the Gorilla.
How nice! Now I will tell you, I obviously to kind of let Patrick do stuff like play a little dumb.
Right.
This is not Patrick playing dumb. He does not know this game very well.
No,
which again is why he's playing it because we think this is a little bit more enjoyable. And again, if you just want to listen to my hour-long speed run of the entire game, that's available a little bit further back in the podcast. So, all right, so he's back with Aquamenius. Patrick, what is your plan here?
I want to slice him, but he's firing fireballs.
Right.
And I feel like if I just get up to him, I can just hit him fast enough that he's not going to hurt me faster than I can hurt
well, I mean,
him.
he's pretty far out there. Well, the homie missed you there. Okay. So Pat just realized that you kind of got to hit him in his head. You can't just hit him in the... All right. Patrick died
twice.
Again.
Wow. And hey, I guess sometimes you die and you get a reward in the afterlife, because look who it is, it's Beetle! What do you got to sell to us today, Beetle?
Are you nostalgic for a simpler time?
A time where controllers didn't have so many buttons.
A time where games weren't so overly complicated by so many plot devices?
Yeah.
Me too. I miss my NES.
Hi, I'm Bill, and I absolutely love old video games. But I didn't have anyone to play with, so I decided to start the Super Switch Club. That's right, a podcast dedicated to discussing and reliving the nostalgia of retro video games that are also on the Nintendo Online Virtual Library. Games like
Star Fox,
Super Mario World,
Kirby's Dream Land 3,
Echo the Dolphin,
Donkey Kong Country,
The Legend of Zelda,
Castlevania Bloodline,
Super Metroid,
Shining Force,
Star Tropics,
Earthbound,
Balloon Fight,
Punch-Out,
Sonic 2,
F-Zero,
Banjo-Kazooie,
Tetris,
Pokemon Snap,
and so much more.
The Super Switch Club is a Podcasters Assemble style show from the We Can Make This Work, probably Podcast Network.
a podcast where we peel away the veneer of nostalgia and play some unnecessarily difficult video games, just because our friends are playing them too.
So join us on the Super Switch Club, where you can relive the nostalgia of tearing your hair out over an NES game that loves to troll the shit out of you.
Fantastic. I'm thoroughly looking forward to this.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Best of all, you can too.
Head on over to probablywork.com/Super Switch Club now to learn more.
Thank you, as always, Beetle.
So Patrick has 2 strategies as he's just going to kind of blaze his way, dropping bombs every once in a while.
For no reason.
To the...
Tell me my 2 strategies to beat this boss.
Yeah. So strategy number 1 is get to the boss with 3 hearts.
Get to the boss with 3 hearts.
So if Pat gets to the boss with 3 hearts...
I can tank the damage.
Right. So he can just kind of stand there and kind of get hit by the boss, and we'll probably have enough hits to take him down.
Okay, strategy 2 is be more careful.
In and out. Yeah, go in, hit him once or twice, back out. Get in, hit him once or twice, back out.
Okay.
So both are good strategies and are going to lead to victory here.
But one is contingent. Entirely contingent on me not doing what I just did. So now I have 2 hearts.
2 hearts.
And I would try to get another heart, but I might just lose a heart.
Correct.
So now I'm going to...
Yeah, and so what's big here is you really want to make sure that if you get hit by the fireballs, you're only getting hit by the fireballs if you're doing damage. So don't just take a shot for no... Okay, he just got a hit in. He's backing away. Perfect. Now he's so far out. All right. There you go. That's okay. He only does half a heart, so you're good. There you go.
Okay, I got him, and there's a big old heart waiting for me.
And it's in your way. You can't avoid it. So
can't
Pat's going to walk
avoid
right
this
into it, and we get a 4th heart. So we had 3 hearts. Now we have 4th hearts. This is the first piece of the Triforce. It's sitting right here in front of us.
We had 4 heart spaces, and now we can get 4 total hearts. So I'm walking up to this glowing triangle, hold it over my head, the screen flashes, the fanfare plays. Is that fanfare?
That's definitely fanfare.
I've been recently hearing this word fanfare everywhere.
Everywhere?
Everywhere. You know when you like hear a word and then all of a sudden you hear it everywhere?
Totally.
All right, so that is the first dungeon.
That's the first dungeon.
Say?
Nothing.
Cool.
I was gonna say, the word that I have found.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But you were gonna do some like moving the plot forward here in the game. So go ahead.
Tell me the word that you found. You go.
Detritus.
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 Those people from Detroit?
They are.
Oh, really?
No.
As somebody from Boston talking about people from Detroit?
No.
All those Detroiters, they got wicked good coney dogs, but they don't got any the ocean. They just got a big lake. That's my imitation of a Bostonian talking about Detroit.
That was great. All right, so Pat just got smacked by a Zora fireball. Because again, not paying attention. That's okay. So Pat just takes a hard right. So Pat, tell me, what's the plan right now? What are you doing?
Oh, I like to go over to this spot on the map over here where I can't go any further, and then go, dang, I can't go any further. That's usually my...
So Pat's just kind of headed west right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, no real plan, it seems
No
like.
real plan. I just want to get to a spot where Zora is not going to hurt me.
Okay, he's no longer near any water. So Patrick's just kind of
And
exploring Hyrule Field.
Yeah, I'm just going
He's
to...
picking up rubies.
I'm just going to kill some guys. I'm going to see if my shield blocks the Octo Rock's projectile. If it ever shoots me, whatever. And then I'm going to ask you where I should go.
Okay.
Yes. Okay,
All
full
right.
hearts.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got to get to the second dungeon.
Got to get to the second dungeon.
I
we
also
probably
want to
want-
buy arrows because I
Okay,
have a
okay,
bow,
okay.
if that's like something I can buy.
I think so. That seems kind of reasonable. Okay.
And frankly,
So Pat did just find out that his shield does block the Octorok.
yes.
Yeah, so let's
Which is good
head
information.
east and see if we can find a merchant
Oh,
somewhere.
look at these things. So there are these twirly whirlies, and they fly around, and you can't hit them while they're in the air. You have
Right.
to wait until they land.
Yeah, so these are called pea-hats.
Pea-hats, right?
Pea-hats.
The pea-hats.
The cute little pea-hats.
And the deadly little pea-hats.
Yeah. But I will say, watching Patrick play is always so interesting because he makes just some of the most baffling choices. So, like,
Yeah.
he'll kind of hang out in a spot where he can't even fight the pea-hats and just be like, I'm just going to hang out here and just kind of... And then other times when it's like, hey, maybe I should just, like, move through this section. He's like, nope. I'm just going to not kill the gorillas that Ben has brought up 4 or 5 times for no reason. So now we're in a different part of Hyrule Field, and we get moblins for the first time. So we get blue and orange moblins.
And they're mobbing.
They are.
Oh no, am I in the Lost Woods?
Nope, you're not in the Lost Woods.
And so they're shooting arrows at me.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
getting got.
Okay, so
Oh,
Pat's in a new spot. There are 2 blue Octroks and 3 red Octroks.
There's a
Pat's
bunch of
doing a great
mountains.
job of blocking the shields.
Oh,
Okay,
did I get to the second dungeon?
you did get to the
I
second
did it
dungeon.
all on my own.
There you go.
I think he might have like hinted I should go left at one point.
Maybe.
But here we are in the second dungeon. It's a much more deep blue, and the little statues
Almost purple.
at the beginning of this level are red. So the little statues are cool. You got 6 on each side, and they take up like most of the floor space. The one on the left looks like it has a mohawk and a single tooth, and the one on the right looks like it has wings underneath its ears and a little tooth. You know, that guy looks like Kraid from Metroid.
Oh, yeah, the guy on the right a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. I always thought these were so interesting. I never knew what they're...
I
So
know.
Pat keeps bombs are such a precious resource.
Just drop that.
And just to be clear, he has a boomerang he could equip and has decided not to.
Oh, that's such a good idea. All right, so
All right, so
equipping the
we got one of
boomerang.
our favorite bad guys here. These are, you would incorrectly call them snakes.
I call them snakes all the time.
But what are they, Patrick? Do you
They're
remember what these are called?
ropes.
They are called ropes.
They're ropes, and they look like little cobras. And my cat just fell off the radiator.
Yeah, in case you're wondering like what that was.
You okay, Chloe?
She looked like she-
Did you slip? Are you a little rattled? I wish she meowed so we could have her on the podcast. Okay, Chloe the cat is perfectly fine.
Chloe the cat is perfectly fine.
She just slipped.
I mean, it wouldn't be a podcast episode, right?
If a
Just
cat-
like it's not a recording session.
You know, I listened back to our first ever episode, and at one point I go, "Was that the Beans?" Which is Ben's cat.
Yeah.
Because the Beans loves to pop in while we're recording.
She hears the noise. So
Yeah.
So we got some more ropes.
Ooh,
This,
I have a key.
You do have a key.
I'm not gonna use it yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna
okay.
go to the left.
So
I
Pat. So again, Pat came in. He went to the right. He went up. Now he's going to the left. So he's just kind of like finishing the circle, the square here, essentially. So we're at 44 roots, which is pretty nice. killing all of the ropes. Again, so important to kill all the enemies in every single square here. Open up a door to the right. To the left. So now Pat's in this room. He's making some interesting choices.
Dang, like backing myself into a corner for
Right.
the second room in a row.
And just kind of
with
like
same
throwing the
enemies.
boomerang around to just...
Well, I keep hoping that the boomerang will hit the ropes because it stuns them
Right.
on its way back to me.
Yeah, Pat's always trying to do it, hit him on the way back.
I am. I'm
Not
always
like,
trying to...
what about on the way up?
I make things so much harder than they need to be.
Yeah.
It is like classic. But by
Patrick
doing
has now
stuff like
completed
that-
the first 5 rooms.
Yes, but by doing the most complicated version of things, sometimes I find out cool secrets.
Okay. We'll make a note of when that happens, listener, and bring you in on that discovery.
I'm opening a door now with
With a key.
and there are gels in this room.
Yes, this is one of those interesting spots in this game, right? So you don't need to get this compass if you don't want to. I mean, the compass really only tells you where the Triforce is. That's all it does.
Yeah.
So
which in turn shows you where the boss might be because it's in the room after the boss.
Correct. But it's interesting because, you could have saved that key. Maybe you would have had it in another dungeon, right? So
Yeah.
this is one of the, in this game, the keys you can take them dungeon to dungeon. So Pat did just get some more bombs and a new heart. So he's feeling a little bit better. So again, Patrick's throwing the boomerang. He's freezing gorillas. There were actually 6 in this room. Patrick's actually doing a really nice job of killing guys and not taking too much damage.
Or as our mom would say, defeating enemies.
Yeah.
Because we weren't allowed to talk about killing or guys.
Right.
Because, killing guys is illegal and immoral.
So we got a key door on the right. We got an open door up in front of us. So Pat goes up. He gets more ropes. He has half a heart. Our hero's struggling a little bit.
Struggling a little bit.
Which is okay. All right, so he froze those last 2 ropes. He gets a key again. He cleared the room and he got an item. It's continuing to teach you. Clear the room, get an item.
Clear the room, get an item.
All right, so now the door opened up behind us, but we were just there, so Pat don't want to go there. So Pat can either go up or he could go to the right. He makes the decision to go up.
Oh boy. And there's a bad guy in this room.
Yeah, so
it was
that's
scary. That room is filled with sand and
there's a land mola in there.
Which just looks like a bunch of fire for arms.
Okay, so Pat's looking at this room. There are 4 statues shooting fireballs at him. There are 3 blue gorillas. And he's thinking maybe not right now.
Maybe there's a room with a key back. I backtrack to a room with a keyed door.
Yeah.
That I'm gonna go in regardless, and if I have to die, I die. It's not like these dungeons are huge.
Okay.
But
the
I don't
map.
get anything from these gels, but at least I can kill them and feel more confident.
Okay. So now that we get the map, Patrick kind of sees okay, this is literally just a stack of rooms. It's 12 rooms, 2 side by side for 6 stacks. So that's really what you're doing with here, Patrick.
Do you know the name of this dungeon?
I do know the name of this dungeon. So, I don't know the name of this dungeon. To be very
Shout
clear.
out ZeldaDungeon.net.
So this is called the Moon.
And so every dungeon in this game looks like the name of the dungeon.
Yeah.
Which is a really cool thing that I remember from recording our first season of this
4 years
game.
ago.
4 years ago.
All right, so Patrick just died
And
in
then
the room.
also listening to the podcast every day. I
Right.
listen back to my own podcasts constantly, and my boss and my coworkers, they say, "Hey, you gotta
So-
stop listening to your podcast all the time."
I think one thing you're forgetting, Patrick, is that when your boomerang is out, you can still attack things with your sword.
Very wise advice.
Yeah.
From Ben.
Yeah, you were just kind of throwing it and just being like,
And being like,
I
come
guess
and
I
get
wait.
me. Come and get me. So I have already lost 2.5 hearts. Dang. Did it again.
Wait, actually, let's check. Throw the boomerang and then try and stab. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay.
I can do it. You aren't feeding me a load of manure.
All right, so Pat is now in a room with the 5 gorillas. It has to make a choice. Does he try and kill them all? Does he just run through?
Well, I'm hiding from everybody right now.
Oh! So if you kill the captain in the room, everybody else disappears.
I guess I got the captain.
Yeah, there's no real way to figure it out. Oh, get that. So Pat stopped time in this room, which is awesome. Ropes are actually really good at dropping stuff, so
Yeah,
this is
dude.
nice that he
Give
has
me a heart,
this. Yeah.
please.
He's really hoping for a heart here, and he
Yeah.
got a lot of rupees,
Got a
which
lot
is
of
nice.
rupees.
Which is nice for sure.
It's nice to get rupees.
Definitely nice. So Okay, so now he's in the room with the land mola. He's actually realizing it moves pretty slowly, and he could probably just kill it. So he's gonna give that a try.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
There's 2 of them. Yeah, they come in pairs.
They're not as scary as I thought.
Yeah, they actually
were gonna
move
be.
pretty slowly,
and they don't have any
importantly-
projectiles.
Yeah, they're just they're land molas. You know, they're just vibing. You decided to make their lives worse, to be clear.
Right. Yeah. They
Right, they were here.
They possibly just live here. They're not even like attacking me.
Right.
Sure, if they touch me, they hurt me, but like a lot of these games are all about killing every living thing, which is questionable. You know, Kirby.
I got a key.
And I got a key. Kirby is the worst because a lot of the enemies in Kirby are really cute, and you're just
Patrick is getting some bombs here.
running
So
around.
there are
killing cute
3.
enemies.
There are 4 spike blades and 2 keys. Patrick just got through that room really well. He didn't take a single hit. He picked up bombs, which is awesome. You always want bombs.
Always want bombs.
All right, so now we're going to go into some new
To
territory.
waste.
We're going to avoid the blue gorillas right now. Great, more ropes, which are awesome because we can just hit them with our sword and kill them, which is great. Pat's doing some great dodging, some great boomerang throwing. He only took 1 hit so far. He managed to pick up like 20 rupees in this one.
Woo.
Very nice. So the question, do you want to use one of your keys and go to the right, or do you want to go up?
I mean, we only have a few more rooms.
All right, let's
so
go.
I'm using this key and going to the right.
All right, so there are some gels. So Pat's going to, defeat them because that's... we got 5 rupes.
Something that I heard on Radiolab recently is that there's not any insect veterinarians. Oh, now we're in a room with the old man. Dodongo dislikes smoke.
All right. Well,
Okay, thanks for telling me that.
that's something to figure out.
Bombs have smoke.
What does?
Bombs.
Bombs do have
Bombs
smoke.
make smoke. Do you think that's what the
It could
clue
be.
is?
It could be. All right, so the door opens for us up top because we already defeated all the ropes. So now we're in a final room with a blocked door. There are 5 gorillas. Patrick takes out the first one. This setup's actually a lot better for Patrick because there are like blocks around. And
so they can't just bump into me. Like,
right. It kind of dictates their movement that they kind of have to like just go one direction. The
My
problem is
favorite
that
band.
they body Patrick. So like if they hit you, they take a whole heart.
Yeah.
All right, so pack out
Sheesh
more bombs.
McGeesh.
It's like they're like flashing at you. You might need bombs.
Yeah, but I only have 1 heart.
I mean, you got to keep going. You're the hero.
I'm a hero. I gotta keep going.
There you go. All right, so Patrick's going to open up the subscreen menu and get the bombs out because we heard that Dodongo does not like smoke. And what we have here is we have Dodongo. So this...
I hit him with 1 bomb, and then I hit him with my sword, and he died.
Okay. Well, you get to know nothing about Dodongo.
No, tell him he looked like a rhinosaur. Is that an animal?
Yeah. I think a rhinosaur
A dinosaur.
is a good one. Yeah.
A dinosaur that is a rhino?
Yeah. So it's definitely this like cool looking creature. It's all armor plated. It kind of looks like a single horned triceratops.
There you go.
Might be a good way to think about it.
Single-horned triceratops.
Yep.
Yeah, and now here I am again in the room with the Triforce, and these little gargoyle, statue things are surrounding a blinking triangle, and I will walk up and get a Triforce.
A piece of a Triforce.
A piece of a Triforce. A chunk. A Triforce chunk. Wow, that's two dungeons. I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah. Do you want to
And I
go?
immediately wasted a bomb.
Well, I know you wanted to go get some arrows, so why don't we go do that?
Okay, cool.
And kind of explore some more.
Oh,
Patrick
so
just
there are these statues all around this dungeon that I just came out of, and they are green. But I touched one of them and it woke up, and I touched the second one and it woke up, and now
And you can hear that because Patrick's it's beeping. So Patrick had 5 full hearts, like to be clear, about 30 seconds ago. And all I did was look down at the laptop to kind of be like, okay, where do I want to take Patrick? Yeah, that's where I want to take Patrick. Like, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that'll work really well for me. And now I just turned around and somehow Patrick has half a heart.
Yeah. And now you got to deal with the beeps.
Again, threw a boomerang and just let the guy walk right at him.
Sometimes it's better to just get the game over so you don't have to listen to the beeps.
All right, so unfortunately, Patrick gets started back over at the very beginning tile.
They didn't start me outside of the dungeon.
Which is okay, because we're going to go to the right. We're going to head east,
Okay.
and we're going to go collect some stuff, because that's fun to do. So as we go, again, this is all Hyrule Field. And, Patrick's main job here is to kind of move expeditiously while defeating enemies in his way.
Ooh, we got the Tektites.
Yes.
Little spider jumping looking things.
So these are blue ones. Patrick, remember what those were called?
I did. Thank you.
I was really impressed because I actually had to look up and I had to look down at the computer.
Over.
Yeah.
Tektites. They're little. They look like spiders, but they only have 4 legs.
So Patrick, you and I just saw this scene right here where you are when we were playing NES World Championships. Remember what's right back there?
Oh, I can bomb.
Again, you're just running.
I can bomb. So I'm getting slaughtered out here. It's dangerous.
That's why you're not supposed to go alone. You're supposed to use the sword. But a lot of times Patrick's like, I am using the sword. It's sitting right here. So Patrick Patrick and Crystal got me NES World Championships last year for my birthday. And that's how he was able to remember that there was a space to bomb right
Just a
here.
random spot. Like, how do you know that?
Yeah.
So the old man is sitting here. Take anyone that you want.
So we have a red potion on the left, and we have a heart container on the right.
I feel like the heart container will perpetually allow me to hold more hearts.
That is accurate.
Whereas the potion is just like a one and done thing.
It is.
So I made the right choice for somebody who needs as many hearts as he can get.
Yeah. Patrick will definitely be full up on hearts by the time we are done with all this.
Wasted a bomb. So
Patrick's going to keep headed east.
And now what? I'm going to go buy some more stuff.
Yeah. We're going to, find some more merchants, that kind of stuff. So
get hit by more bad guys.
Yeah,
I'm walking along the shore here. You can hear the water.
Yeah, isn't that kind of cool that
Now,
they just kind of put that little...
In the first season of Hyrule Podcasters.
You almost got kicked off the podcast.
I almost got kicked off the podcast again. We hadn't figured out how to record the audio from the video game, but I thought we had. And so I had to go back in and insert gameplay audio. And this made it really difficult because it's the same song the whole time when you're in the overworld. But when you're close to the water's going. So I had to be very intentional. It's just
buy something, will ya?
Oh boy! So this guy kind of looks like me. He's wearing the same shirt but a different belt buckle, and he's got this red beard.
Oh, you think that's a beard?
Yeah, I think that's a beard.
Okay. So we have 3 choices here. We have a large magical shield. We have bombs, but for Patrick, we have arrows.
I want the arrows.
Patrick, just like Mom, is a big fan of standing back and kind of firing some arrows away to kind of see what happens.
That's the move. And the arrows work in this game by what? Rupees?
By rupees,
You spend rupees instead of having a separate arrow count.
Yep. So Pat's going to keep heading north. We're just going to kind of enjoy... Well, you're going to enjoy hearing the ocean, listener, for the first time. Oh, there's a heart container. It's out on
water.
A platform.
I don't think I can get there.
Yeah.
Because I tried to go out on the water and it didn't let me. So, jeez, these guys. There's bad guys everywhere.
Patrick's really used to dodging.
Yeah, this definitely isn't my preferred action.
Yeah,
but I'll get used to it as we move along.
Okay, so there's a dock right in front of us. Patrick stands on it and nothing happens. Okay.
I'm more of like a Mario Mega Man kind of player. So this is a little outside of my normal wheelhouse, but this is a podcast about Zelda, and we play a lot of Zelda.
We do.
So I'll get used to it. Maybe. Or maybe it'll just continue to be a difficult game, and that's fun
the
too.
water kind of ends here, and we're going to keep heading west. And Pat's going to keep picking up these roots. Make sure he has enough. He just kind of got bodied a little bit by an rock, but that's life, right?
I got a heart and a half.
Okay. So there's a...
Orange
Does this also look familiar?
Orange Tektites. Oh, I can bomb this boulder here.
Yeah, from NES World Championships.
And again, how do you know how to do this? Back in the day, you used to call a hotline from Nintendo Power and be like, "Yo, I'm stuck," and they'd say, "Do you want me to tell you how to do it, or do you want a hint?" And if you said a hint, they'd be like, "Okay, there's maybe a bomb will show you the way." Otherwise, you were just kind of... Also, I think that the guide gives you some hints, too.
I think so. I think it kind of gives you a little... And Nintendo Power was available to kind of get things going.
But regardless, the game itself isn't just here giving you...
So Pat did not bomb in the right spot.
Is it off to the left?
It's off to the right.
It's off to the right. It's wasting bombs.
Yep. But he smartly re-equipped the wooden boomerang.
Yes, I went back so that I stop accidentally using all of our bombs. Take any one you want. Okay, cool. So I'm going to get another heart container because, again, my options were a potion or a heart container. I like these little caves. I could just chill in here and get warm.
All right, so we're gonna kind of do a few more pickup items. Pat's gonna head east.
Here I go.
So if you're playing this game, or you kind of like looked at and now he's gonna go north and has gone to ZeldaDungeon.net, they call this the Gathering, and so this is really kind of collecting some key items that you need like throughout the game.
I'm going up into the mountains, which is I'm not going up into the mountains. There are staircases up into the mountains, which means like somebody built these staircases.
Yeah, people live here. Oh, there's a cave.
Things and a cave. What's inside this cave?
What's in the cave?
Show this to the old woman. It looks like a letter. Oh yeah, I remember from the opening.
Yeah, right. There was a letter that was in the.
Yeah.
I had to do something with it.
So now I'm going back down.
All right. Pat threw out a really fast boomerang and then just took
a fireball to the face.
Yeah. All right. So go up here at the very top, right behind the tree.
Okay. So
now,
it looks like there's another
secret
dungeon
that you would know. Yeah. But this actually, so go up right there. Oh.
There's all these whirly-purlies. Oh, and I died.
You were in there, though. You were going up.
I was going up.
Yep.
And it's going to start me back at the beginning.
Oh, yeah. You're all the way back at the beginning.
So, instead of me continuing to die a bunch and just going to gather stuff, I feel like this is a good time. I mean, we got through the first dungeon.
We got through the second dungeon.
We got arrows.
We got some heart containers.
And we learned a little bit about ourselves.
We did, as we always will.
As we always will.
And we can't wait to learn more in the next episode of
Hyrule Podcasters.
We're so excited to be back. Bye.
We back. Thanks for listening to this episode of
Hyrule Podcasters.
If you like what you're hearing and you want some extra content, head over to our Patreon page. You can also find us on Instagram at Hyrule Podcasters.
As always, this episode was produced by Patrick, and we'd like to thank LT Headtrip for composing original music for the podcast, including our theme song.
If you want to play along with us, both The Legend of Zelda and The Legend of Zelda 2 are available through Nintendo Switch Online's Nintendo Classics app, where they're in the NES library. There's also a lot of other ways to find these classic games.
And be sure to rate and review us in Apple, Spotify, or wherever ye happen to listen.
And action!
Hey there, all you Triforce seekers. Welcome to a remastered first season of...
Why don't we call it...
Okay.
Because we're doing more than remastering. We're re-recording it.
That's true.
Redux.
Yeah.
Odd
Conduit Media.